I'd be going live at 7:30. Did I say 7:30? I don't even know what I tweeted, honestly. Let me check. But I'm gonna start now. I'm gonna give it a few minutes, let people trickle in. 7:30. I did say 7:30. Cool. So I'm a little early. Fuck. Come on, Twitch update. No. There you go. Are you gonna talk? Well, I'm talking to myself watching the recording. I'm fucking dumb. Wow. All right. We'll start the countdown at like, I don't know, 7:25. Okay, you're going. Goodbye. Yeah, I'm literally only doing this stream tonight because I was like, when's the last time I actually streamed during the week? Try mod view. Nah, I'm good. I'm good, homie. Let's check it up on the FB. Okay, good for fucking you. Gonna post that to the fan page. Where the fuck's the fan page? Just fucking control V. God damn, don't be difficult. Don't worry, guys. I muted the mic so you didn't have to hear that. My dirty whore coughing. Come on, fucking expand. God damn. Oh. Alright. So we're about time to start. Where the fuck is it? Make sure that's at 0. Hell yeah. My nephew was all eager to join my, start following me on Twitch. Hasn't watched any of my streams yet. Now, I've only done like 1 or 2 streams since he started following me, but that's still unacceptable. I don't know how much more I want to pull that. I'm going to give that some slack. That should still be good, right? He started following me, but that's still unacceptable. I don't know how much more I want to pull that. Oh, shit. That should still be good, right? Alright. We are going to start the Stanley parable. And we're just going to... I've dabbled like for a minute or two before, so I'm just going to start brand new. The end is never. The end is never. The end is never. The end is loading. quit the main menu. I'm trying to get the actual like story stuff. Hold on. Okay, why can I not fucking hear? Oh, is that it? That sounds a lot better. Okay. Yeah. No, we're gonna start this bitch over. I want to be able to hear all the weird shit the guy says.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came
I think I'm going to turn that down a little bit. That's a little loud, so hold on. Alright, so we're going to try that.
Tell him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This
is that any better? I'm just going to talk while this is playing so I can hear.
Every month of every year. And although others might have considered it so, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in. As though he had been made exactly.
Yeah, that's better.
Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions.
Yeah, I don't know how I've been like streaming my Steam games before, but I found out you can just do a game option. Am I? Wow. Okay.
Something was very clearly wrong.
Is he like just not talking completely?
Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained
this guy doesn't like to pause very well.
He got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
So we're gonna... Yeah. Alright. Anything in here? Yes, I'm just gonna see if I can agitate the narrator guy by not doing what he wants me to do at first. Close my office because it's the right thing to do.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Possible. Come on. Oh, I turned it off.
How hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Are they behind the plant? Let me answer the phone. Where's Bob? Bob usually is good with these meetings. Oh, these people really are gone, aren't they?
Touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
I think it made a big difference, bud. Can I close the door? Oh, I don't even need E. 426. So this should be the room right next to mine, but it's not. Oh, computer's on. Okay, computer's off. Computer's off. I'm just gonna turn everything off. All right, let's get to the conference room. Is this it? Open up. No, I'm really trying to go into this room. Okay. Someone dropped their cup. Are you gonna let me go into any room, like at all, or are we gonna have a problem?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Nope.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm just gonna choose every option differently than what he suggests. Oh, this is fucking nice.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
It's nice.
Yes. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Not gonna do that. What's in here?
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago.
Hold on, guys. Okay. Alright, so what do we got in here? Anything good? Do not lie if you're lying right now. Stop. Alright, so... Do not jump from the cargo lift while it's in motion. It'll cause death. Penalty for misuse cargo lifts, 1,000. Penalty for jumping off the cargo lift. I don't know. Can you jump? Is there a jump button? I don't think I saw a jump. So there's duck. Yeah, there's not a jump. I can move forward.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his... Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very
Okay. Great, now I get to do it all over again.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a
420.
memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I was trying to close the one on the left because I'm not going in it.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
You would think.
Wow. Yes, this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first...
Is this guy that does Optimus Prime? Oh, I completely forgot, guy.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago.
You're telling me.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
Yeah, don't tell me what to do.
Really, I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please,
Who's that?
stop trying to make every decision by you. Now, I'm not asking for me. I'm asking for her.
I don't know who her is.
Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's
Who the
been waiting.
Fuck is her? Okay.
That's
What
her,
the
Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To
What the fuck? Seriously, what's going on?
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just
What?
on the side of the oven. All right.
Why can't I move?
Okay, there we go. All right, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point
Wow.
here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
I'd really rather not, but okay.
This is a very sad
Hey girl,
story
go make me a sandwich.
of a man named Stanley.
Good morning. Why?
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
Okay, why?
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do.
I'm not going to push the button he wants
Pushing a
next.
button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
Okay, so
But in his mind,
it makes you hit
mind,
that.
he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was, and each day that he returned to work.
Okay, I didn't
was
even
a
hit nothing.
reminder
That guy
that
just
nothing
stopped talking.
could ever happen to him. And so he began to.
Where the fuck am I watching TV at?
First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, everyone in the building, had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth.
Okay, so where's the TV at?
Excited him terribly.
What are you fucking talking about?
So, he went further. He imagined that he came to
I'm not
two
even going
open
nowhere.
doors and that he could go through either. At last, it barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was
Okay, this guy's just passive aggressively doing something, and I don't. What the fuck?
As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path,
Why
led an
is
enormous
my
round room,
Why is my fucking kitchen the office again? I'm still in the office?
In many directions, and down another was a game with the baby. At the Stanley Parable.
Press H to tell your... What the fuck are you talking about?
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head, he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always...
Nice boxers.
Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
I don't want to tell my wife I love her.
But there is no answer. How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing.
I'm back at my desk. It makes
the longer
sense.
he spends here, the more invested he gets. The more he
This game is fucking weird.
Real one. And I'm trying to tell him this. That in this world he can never be anything but an observer. That as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. Here,
I won't.
watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna push it, but not because you told me to.
You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill him? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
How can I teach these kids?
I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. And perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again. And Stanley
What the
pushed a
fuck?
button. And I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button.
Okay. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the...
This didn't say that last
He
time.
simply missed a memo.
Yeah, the
No
computers
matter
did
how
not
hard
say that.
Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
That's new. Why do they all say that all of a sudden? So I'm guessing each time, like, slight things are going to be different. Awaiting input. I'm sorry, how did I jump? Because I climbed up the box, is that what? Yeah, I climbed up the box, alright.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door. This was not the correct way to the meeting
Not
room,
quite
and
ready yet.
Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was sublime, a work of art. But eager to get
Alright, so
back
I'm going to go to
business,
the left door.
Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Alright.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back
You
on
knew there was not a fucking chance I was going to walk straight ahead. Now you got me curious.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now, in order to get back, he needed to go, from here, it's, left.
Alright, well, I guess I'm gonna go left.
Oh, no. No, it's to the right. My mistake. No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh, dear. Would you hold on for a minute, please?
Bro. I don't follow his directions, so he
Down,
just
left,
fucks with me.
right. Yep. Okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Okay. Do I have to go down the creepy basement? What the fuck?
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eye. Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track. Okay, from the top.
Okay. Okay. So what happens if I go back there?
Gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
So I'm gonna try to see what happens if I go back to the.
Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere? Or hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story.
Yeah.
Right here just a minute ago.
Why are you asking me, bud?
Sure that it's here some. Okay then, it's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Okay. This reminds me a lot of the back rooms. No.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again?
No.
I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over, and it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
I have no idea what I've done. Alright, so let's legit play this time.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
What does this say? Username access.
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Come on, let me in 420.
I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes.
I don't like how he said that.
No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Bro, like, you can't keep changing directions. What the fuck is going on?
Now this... Well, I'll be honest. I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so.
You and me both, bro.
I can't recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Do you remember, Stanley? But do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win!
Woohoo!
Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off. So, good job. Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that work.
No, I did.
Some
I did.
people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations, okay?
No, let it happen.
I'm out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to
What is going on in this game? Alright.
All right. I've
The
got
Stanley
solution.
Playable
This
Adventure
time, to
Line.
make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
Right? So now no.
No, I'm down. We're living it up to the line from now on.
I think I broke his spirit. Alright, let's go back to the line. Who's coming in and turning these computers on? This guy's just playing solitaire. Can this chair please move? Okay.
You see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or put
Yeah.
it another way, is the story of no destination still simply by the act of moving forward? Are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature? Okay, Stanley, I need to
Fucking
follow
deep.
this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right? Okay. Now, if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office, in fact, the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there.
Yeah,
I'd
you're
like to
telling me.
apologize. Not sure where I was going.
Why is it up on the wall?
I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
No. What the fuck? What's going on? This is getting loud. Okay. Like, this guy's just getting crazy with the paint. Where are we going?
Cut the music. Go back.
Please.
Look at that fern.
The fern?
Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
Yeah, I don't care about that, I guess.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
What the fuck is going on in this game?
Oh, no, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Well, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it.
Alright, so just follow the line.
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why
Yeah.
don't we make up our own story?
Because we're fucking dumb.
Daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Okay. So where are we going?
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be?
I mean, anything but this.
Use your imagination.
Give me
Whatever it
some
might be,
Cheetos
Stanley,
and Oreos.
I'm ready for it.
Okay, are we just gonna... Okay, I got lost.
Oh, no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor. Just don't acknowledge it. We should be fine.
So I definitely want to acknowledge it. Seems like we're going in the same place. Who drew this fucking... Like, this is like the Wizard of Oz on crack.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From
It's about
here,
damn
the
time.
story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means
Yeah.
that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads, and that in turn
What the
means that
fuck
our
is this guy talking
destination
about?
corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse doors or so starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
No, open the left door. Alright. What is this?
Oh, hold up, what's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game eight times? That's really how all this goes?
What?
Determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's
So where are we?
on this thing. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really?
So...
No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's
Find a
going on.
bookstore.
I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped. Does that mean did we do it?
Did we
break the
win?
cycle? The whatever it is that made this skid. How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen? so? Okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination, or they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime...
Alright, guys, I kind of just want to follow the guy's directions now. I was like, is it not going to load in this part?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Waiting input. Okay.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Sure. Only because I'm completely confused.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief.
Tips for getting fired. Talk less. Do unbelievably amazing for not getting fired. Oh.
Find an answer there.
Using slides to show and play things. Make sure your slide is slick. Blue graphic header. Some bevel on this will ensure. Okay. Chef global market. Monetize free to play. Okay. Number of slides on the slide. Slides, charts, and slides. Okay. A broom closet.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Sure. Nothing on the computer.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from, and so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck.
Sheer fucking luck.
Into the newly opened passageway.
This doesn't seem like a game you can play too long without getting confused, because I'm getting there. Oh. Here we go again. We're at like the top floor, aren't we? So now I should be just walking around in the dark, right?
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long. Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Nope.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Okay.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track. At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Hey, time to die, baby. Did I die?
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss.
Am I really gonna die?
From a blind man, and so he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
I'm really gonna die, aren't I?
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
What the No, it didn't. Okay, where am I?
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish? When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
A selection of sounds. I guarantee my wife will not play this game. Yeah, but like I didn't die. I didn't die. An early version of the maintenance room. Yeah, that's kind of empty. Is this just like the textures and stuff? The path of Stanley's office to the two doors was the first part of the game that was built. Section 7 added, altered throughout development. Okay, so I guess I really did die. Huh. Boss's office. Employee lounge. Narration outtakes.
Now look closely, Stanley. See how it's impossible for the player to do anything in this room.
2 years of development? Wow.
It's the kind of thing you pick up on intuitively without even the most fundamental understanding.
Wow. Alright, so are we going to try to do exactly what he says this time? Freedom ending. This was the very first incarnation. Okay. Countdown desk. One of the desks from an early version of a countdown ending. Okay.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free. Can you see? Can you
Nope.
see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. You can still save those two. You can stop the program before they both fail and push us.
Holy hell, we're still playing?
There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your own to enjoy whatever you do. Choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let time.
Yeah, that killed me. Okay, so did I get an ending? I don't know. I'm just gonna try to follow whatever the guy says this time.
Stanley had never seen the office this brightly lit. Was it a sign of something? He hoped it was. He hoped very much that it was.
I don't know. I don't think this is a new game. I think it's a continuation.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he
I'm gonna-
entered the door on his left.
Alright, so I'm gonna follow where he says. Even though I don't believe him.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find
Do
an
not
officer there.
alter without consulting. Okay. Not cost efficient. What is it? I don't know. Everyone's unique. You most of all.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation. But his attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk.
Yeah,
What could
right
its
here.
purpose be? In fact, this keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret pin number.
Which is?
845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random
I'm
buttons,
fucking smart.
Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Alright, so... let's try this again. Alright, so I'm gonna go to the mind control booth. Even though I don't think it's a good
Stanley walked straight
idea.
ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility. The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself.
Got me?
Did he have the strength to find out? Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building. Stanley's co-workers, the lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen. And Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
This is fucking crazy. Okay.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring, that his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
This is a weird fucking game.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human, for he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Or no? I mean... Huh. We're gonna go off. What is going on?
And a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over?
Maybe? I have no fucking clue.
Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine.
Did I?
Unshackled himself from someone else's command.
I feel like this is a
He
lie.
was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers...
There's going to be some replay value. Maybe not on stream, but definitely some replay value.
But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking. But perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his, and that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
Alright, well here I go.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Fucking beautiful, man. Did I win? I mean, yeah, I beat the game, so that's it. Okay. But that's going to go ahead and do it for this stream. I figured it wasn't going to be too long of a stream. Thanks for watching. I'll see y'all next time. Stay wholesome. Peace. Oh, follow me on Twitter and Instagram, Hossybomb.